He gets on stage, he stops the music, he's like, Guadalupe, whatever the fuck y'all name is.
And then
and he disrespect the people in their country. He drops the mic, walks off stage. That was
crazy.
The local DJ turned to me and Blaze, because we were standing on the stage watching the show. The local DJ turned to us.
Garrett.
All of a sudden, he remembered how to speak English. All I heard was, get down.
Yeah.
That's when the rocks started flying. The rocks started flying. All the DJ equipment got destroyed.
So what's going on, guys?
So what?
It's me, Haiti Leone.
And it's your girl, Jojo Renee, and you are tuned into episode 54 of BTB Podcast. And we got a special guest today.
How are we going to introduce this one? Because I don't have the word.
He called my flight. There was an 80% chance that this maybe wouldn't have happened. People are with the vibes. They crossed the street when they wasn't supposed to cross the street.
I was just following.
We blame other people for that.
Oh my gosh.
We have the amazing DJ Outkast in the building.
He's one of the best.
Really one of the best.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
No, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the podcast.
We are fan of you too.
I'm a fan. I love what you guys are doing. Love how you guys built it from the ground up, and to see where it's at now is something to appreciate, especially coming from where we come from. It's definitely be appreciated. So kudos to you guys for what y'all do.
Yeah. Where you come from? Because we were having a whole debate. I was like, I think you're in Sundal. She was like, St. Dominic. What?
Both of y'all are right.
Oh, there you go.
Both of y'all are right. So, started a primary school journey in St. Joseph, actually.
Shout out to the Catholic schools.
Didn't last very long because the Dutch and me just couldn't get along.
I understand.
So then I moved to St. Dominic Primary School, finished our primary there, and then high school was
Sundal. Because my father's who introduced me to you.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's when you had just started and he was on the scene. He was like, yeah, I remember him from Sundal.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Davis. Oh. That's my father.
Really?
Yeah.
Small world, boy.
And he was the one that was like, I think, was it a DVD store? I think it got something to do with a DVD
store. Our parents had a DVD store. That's correct.
And we would rent DVDs. So and he was just like, and that's how I get introduced to you from my father.
Got you.
I think I get introduced because we tried to get you for our prom, but you was out of the budget.
Saber.
What year was that?
This was because when I had my prom, you did. I think you did it for the class after us because they had a bigger budget. But it was, I think, like 2014 or 2015.
No, making me sound like I'm Drake.
No, because but for Saber people especially, when you heard DJ Outkast, it's like, okay, cool, put out the red carpet.
Wow.
Yeah. You big, you know.
Oh, Saber's like a second home for me. I love it there.
Damn, I can't even.
We appreciate you.
I love going to. Anytime they call for me, I try to clear my schedule.
Really?
Anytime.
But you couldn't reduce the price for the prom.
I don't even. I don't know if y'all spoke to me or y'all spoke to
a manager.
But I would anytime the opportunity comes to go to Saber, I always try to make myself available.
Okay.
See, that you have a special place in your house.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Saber was one of the first carnivals I did post-COVID.
Really?
That's fast.
How was it?
Lit.
Yeah. Tell them. Are you there out? Are you there out?
I was like, wait, hold on. This is, and then when I posted it, everybody asked me, where is this?
Because people always tripping on it. I ain't gonna lie, I just be tripping on Saber Carnival too. But mainly because it kind of got less carnival-y as the years.
You know what
progressed.
it is? I think that year, knowing it was like after COVID,
everybody was happy.
Everybody. People from St. Martin came over and turned up. There was a word that we just used. There was had up for carnival.
Yeah. And the jungle juice.
The jungle juice.
Because they always have a battle between SM jungle juice.
No, I don't drink.
Oh, so you can't even tell me.
But I've heard horrible stories about that juice.
Horrible good stories or horrible bad stories?
A little bit of both.
Oh.
A little bit of both.
Because people like to say we got the best jungle juice.
So I've heard.
And I believe. And I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just going off of what people say. So I can't judge it for myself, but based on how I see people park up on the side of the road.
People get all over the wall, everything. Yeah.
But let me take it back a bit, because you just say St. Dominic than Sundance.
Mm-hmm.
What made you become a DJ? Where you get a name from? What was the process?
Okay, so first of all, I had no intention of doing this. It
Wow.
was not.
What did
priority
you want
number
to
one.
do?
Priority number one, and I know y'all's gonna laugh at this.
Wait, should we guess? No, I don't.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Entertain me.
A veterinarian?
No.
A
Absolutely not.
pilot,
Nope. No way there.
Theater.
Sorry?
Theater.
Nope.
a teacher.
Architect.
A wrestler.
You lie.
That was my
Wait,
dream.
like the mask?
Oh, WWE, jump off the top rope. That was,
No, but you would have killed that.
that was the dream.
You would have killed
That was the dream. And I even went to the training.
You had on the island?
No, I went to the training.
So you were serious.
I was dead serious.
Oh, what your name would have been?
I have no idea. I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far. I did not get that
For the
far.
work, though.
I was more concerned about the in-ring training and doing it properly.
I get that. Technique stuff.
Because everybody knows that everybody like to say it's fake. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is an art form
Yeah.
of doing that while still protecting the other person.
It's like choreography.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm still, I was a fan of it growing up. I'm still a fan today. Still one of my dreams to go to a WrestleMania. That's like our Super Bowl. So like, that was the dream. That was my priority number one.
crazy.
So to go back to what you were saying, my dad was originally a DJ.
Oh.
Okay, so he never did it like on what I'm doing now, like going to clubs and traveling to do it. He was more like back in those times, but today we would call it a mixtape DJ.
Yeah.
So he would make his own like modified version of mixtapes on cassettes. And he had his record store. He was selling music. A lot of people don't notice. A lot of famous people pass through that store, like Bob Marley,
Wow.
Michael Jackson, Barbara Streisand, Neil Diamond. All of these people passed through my father's store. And at that time, I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it. So when he closed the store, that's when I started taking an interest in music. And, it kind of worked in my favor because I got all the equipment,
Yeah.
all this music, all this.
It was already there
was
before you
there. So
basically.
that's how it started for me. It started in my father's basement with a house speaker, a house amplifier, one turntable, a portable CD player working with batteries, and a cassette deck. That's how it started for me.
Yeah.
I bet you a lot of kids watching this was like, what are all of those
talking
I
things?
have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's how the journey started. And it just paved its way after that, and over time.
And you were
and
still in school then?
I was still in school. So the formula was during the summers, I would help my dad, who was also a satellite technician. He would go on people's roofs and installing satellite dishes and all that. Help him during the summer, wash cars, paint house, mow lawn, save and save to buy the equipment.
Yeah.
And then how I would get the music is I would record mix cassettes, go to school, sell them with the money on the way going home from school. Stop by a record store, buy new music, make more cassettes, etc., etc.
So he's an entrepreneur from small.
It had to be done.
Yeah.
It had to be done, and that's how the journey really got started. I mean, it was a difficult one because at that time, like a short white DJ was unheard of. You had your Mixmaster Paulies, you had your GTA Chef, you had Dave Nice, you had all of these legends paving the way, and here comes this short white kid trying to dig. The first time I went on a stage was in 1999 in the old Carnival Village when there was dirt on the floor.
I was 2. Sorry.
Damn, the old one. Wow.
I was 2.
Don't hold me here, boy.
Sorry. Say it though.
Damn. Whoa.
Yeah,
So
bye.
you feel like it wasn't.
I was 16 years old.
Sorry.
I went up in the village and they threw rocks and bottles.
What?
I got booed off stage, rocks and bottles. If I shave the beard, you'll see a scar from when one of the rocks hit me.
That is wild.
It's, yeah. Back then we were savage, boy.
Wait, they didn't do that to Sean Paul? Or am
Yes and no. Sean Paul, I got a rock. He got a shoe.
Ooh.
He got a shoe, a high heel shoe.
on our island?
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister told me.
Oh, yeah. That was a night. That was a night.
Nice.
He took a towel, not to go off subject, he took a towel. He had these like Sean Paul branded towels. He had these towels and he used to wipe his face and throw it, and it fell in a guy's face.
Ooh.
Didn't take kindly to it. So he's
Yeah, you ain't
throwing
asked
that. somebody threw something back. He took off his girl's high heel shoe. Sean Paul and his brother jumped in the crowd, and it was one back and out. Man, oh yeah, I played the show. I remember clear as day.
But what happened to his shoe? So she ran from with one shoe.
I'm pretty sure she walked.
She took one for the team.
Yeah. She took one. She took one for the team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she big up the shop boss.
Yeah,
My so-called lookalike.
Yeah, I was gonna say people used to always say that, "Are you lookalike?"
Oh no, we were at the St. Kitts Music Festival together, and people was taking him for me and me for him. He was starting to get annoyed. He was starting to get annoyed. Like, I'm in the name, no Outkast. Figure where they're from.
Hello.
Sean Paul, big up my boy one time.
Oh my gosh. But okay, because back then I would like to think I was still young. I wasn't 2. But I remember when I was coming.
Me, man. You was what? 4?
Yeah, I was
5.
4. Okay. Yeah, but for me, like growing up, your name, as you say, Master Polly, those was the names I know of. So when I realized what DJs was, he was already big. So I can't imagine how long it took for people to actually
it was a long road. It was difficult. It took a long time to earn people respect. In my eyes, I think I had to work extra harder to gain their respect, to earn their respect, because they just kept looking at me like, this is a joke. Like, step aside, let the real man then take the stage. And it really took persistence. It really took dedication to it, because coming out of high school, I never had a job out of high school. I came out of high school and did this and this alone. It was like this or bust for me. Right? And what really took my career up to the next level was in 2004 for Heineken Green Synergy. That was what really bust the door open for me. Won that competition, went on to Antigua for their regional finals, and I placed second behind St. Vincent, and St. Lucia came third. And that was what really took the brand off to a different level. But what really opened the door for me, there was 2 instances, was 2006, the next Heineken Green Synergy level, and at that time, our MTV was Tempo. And Tempo covered that. And when, the footage of me placing second in the Bahamas for the regional went on Tempo, that made me like a household name in the Caribbean. Okay. What made me a household name everywhere else was when I did 106 in Park, 2011. I was originally scheduled to do 1 show, and the producers and them was very happy with the way I was, my work ethic and everything. I ended up doing 3 shows.
I remember that.
And I was very grateful for the opportunity. And I tell people this all the time, we're looking at a camera now, but when the producer, and he like gears you up for it, the producer tells you, when that camera light turns red, just keep in mind 2.5 million is watching.
Sheesh, no pressure.
That puts a chill in your body. That puts a chill, but you have to shake it off.
Yeah.
And do it.
Because Just Blaze was one of the producers, was one of the guests on Freestyle Friday. UK artist Tiny Tempo was one of the guests on the show. So I could not afford to make a slip. And thank the Lord above, everything went smoothly. And after that, it really took off for me professionally. I'm so grateful for that.
What's like a misconception you had becoming a DJ? Because sometimes we go into things thinking, I know how to do this. I got this.
Misconception. Everybody thinks it's like this, everybody's in it for the power and the glory and the girls and the fame. There's a lot more to it than that. People don't know, especially when I was coming up, we came from the era where you had to buy the music. You had to to the record store, buy the music. What's new? This is what's new, but it's in this one stack. Okay, I'll give you an extra 20, take it out of the stack, put it in mine. It was like a hustle, really. It was really like a hustle.
Yeah.
So, and then the transition from records to CDs, and then the transition from CDs to MP3.
Yup.
To go through all of that and then still stay relevant with the way music is being released now and keeping up with today's music, because, artists change, music change, audience changes. Equipment's change, the technology changes. So the real misconception is just trying to stay up to the time and still remain relevant after all of that. And I think 25 years later, I think I've been
very relevant.
Pretty good so far.
You've been doing an amazing job.
I'm doing my best.
I was going to ask you, what was the biggest difference you would say now versus then for DJs? I think for me, if I looking at it, I feel now you have to actually have like a presence online. Before it was you were just known for your music and how lit you made up.
So back then it was skill set.
Yeah.
It was how good you were behind the decks. Now nobody really cares how good you are behind the decks.
Which
now.
is
It's
crazy.
about how many tickets can he sell, how many Instagram followers do they have, how many views did their last YouTube video get. That's what it's at now. So the person could be a crap DJ, but their social media standing is good, and you're getting 10 times what you making as a skilled DJ who came up from that era. That's basically where we're at now.
But then that's maybe wonder what people want when they go out at an event. Because we went out recently.
Yeah.
And we feel like all the DJs had make a deal that like they're gonna save all the best songs.
Yes.
Me DJ.
You
And
know
then
what?
it's like the rest of the night was just kind of shit. It's not-
Okay, so I recently had an experience with this. I'm not going to call that name,
Oh.
but I
No
recently
name,
had
no
an experience
blame.
with this where I was given a playlist of songs and what I was not allowed to play.
Lord. How long was the playlist?
Some people, okay, so
No,
I
valid
tell
question.
people who actually have production credits
Yeah.
and writing credits. You submit a song, it's a 5-6 songs that you have production credits on.
No problem.
Absolutely. You gonna send me a list of 80 to 100 songs?
And it was bangers.
All bangers.
Bangers.
All bangers.
Yeah.
All
no.
bangers. Some people who might be watching this might know who I'm
Yeah.
speaking about because me and this person had an exchange online.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
And actually the lawyers calls.
What?
Yeah,
It was serious.
They threatened cease and desist and deformation of character, and my management
80
was
to 100 songs?
Uh,
That's crazy. Get it together.
I don't find that fair because then to me it's like you want the best for the people in the
Well, you
audience.
see, again, it goes back to what you were saying. What makes a DJ now? This DJ has no idea of the DJ. The reason they submit this list is because their set was already pre-made.
Yeah.
So they're going up, and if any of the songs is played by the DJ,
Mess up the
before,
whole thing.
they can't change it.
Yeah.
They're out
That
on the
makes
stage,
sense.
hyping up the crowd, and the songs are changing by themselves.
Yeah.
So you have these social media DJs, these, YouTubers and all of that.
The DJs.
I will give it to them. They found a formula that works, and they're milking it till the cow run dry. I give it to them. But at the end of the day, talentless.
Yeah. You put them in the field and it's a different story.
Talentless.
I hear that.
But it is what it is. That's the era we're in now. So all the most I can do is just try to adapt my style with the way it's currently being run.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to be a lot more online, my online presence to grow. I'm trying to put more content out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no content creator.
You are.
Everybody's
I
a
see you.
content.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. I mean, I didn't take a course. I don't know nothing about
Yeah.
all of that. But I'm trying. I'm trying to stay relevant to the times because I've learned if you don't keep up to the times, those times will.
Yeah, they go past you.
When
They be like blockbusters.
a lot of DJs who I know are skilled, who are great, but the times just went with them. And that's just the era that we're in now. It's just keeping up with those times.
Okay.
Well, we have a would you rather. I don't know if
I was
you
just
know
going to
what
say,
would you
keeping up
rather.
with Bite the Bullet tradition,
Yeah.
we have a
We're gonna do the
would you rather.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So, would you rather have a foghorn sound every time you walk into a room?
A what?
A foghorn. Or have an air horn sound whenever you sneeze. The air horn is...
I'm not kissing on the sound effect.
Hold on. So it's boom, boom, every time you walk into a room.
Who came up with these questions?
You want the truth? There's a dash somewhere.
Well. So repeat that for me. Let me get that again.
Would you rather have a foghorn sound every time you walk into a room or an air horn sound whenever you sneeze?
So just so I'm clarified, I have it correctly. The foghorn is
Yeah.
That's all different. As soon as I walk in.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to go with the air horn because I use it
Every
like
time you
this.
sneeze, though.
And I don't
Wait, we
sneeze
should-
like that.
we
I don't have
should-
allergies. I'm not gonna go outside and get like allergic reaction to daisies or dandelions or anything. So I think I'll go with the air horn because a lot of my sets you're gonna hear it anyway. So even if I'm DJing or I'm not, I
makes
think you're
sense.
gonna think, oh, it's all.
Gonna be all kind
Yeah.
of like, no.
You gonna just, if the DJ set come out, you're gonna sneeze anytime in the middle.
Oh snap! Okay, I'll play. There we go.
Okay, we have another one.
All right.
Would you rather lose all your music and start fresh, or only be able to DJ with an iPod Shuffle from 2005?
Oh no! No!
All your music and
No, that's 25 years worth of collected. I can't give that up. No. Whatever option B is. There's no way.
What was music that was popular in 2005?
There's plenty.
I trying to
There's
remember.
plenty. I mean, I don't know the
Like-
layers off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
oh my God, there's plenty.
No, true.
Them early 2000s was the jams. Like, I would prefer do a
No, for real though.
No, true.
I would prefer do it like from that 2000s come up era.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Give me the shuffle.
For the rest of your life. Yeah, that's a good-
Absolutely.
Alright, okay.
Give me that over the baby and babies and little baby this and this. Give me 2005.
Okay,
Sorry, Dano.
I got one more though. Would you rather drop a freestyle every time you transition, or do a dance every time the beat drop? The laugh.
Okay, so repeat that for me again. Let me
So
try.
would you rather drop a freestyle every time you hit a transition?
Freestyle when you mean like actual freestyle.
Yeah, you gotta say a couple of bars.
Okay, and the second
Or
option?
dance, like put on a dance every time the beat drop. So you gotta get up on that
Okay,
DJ
I
booth.
suck freestyling, so you got
Even that?
option me. As long as it's like pond the river, pond the bank, and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
I can manage
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Don't ask me to do the Dougie and all that because I'm horrible coordinating.
You like the old school stuff.
Yeah.
We got you.
Give me the Jerry Springer and stuff like that. Give me them the Willie Box and them kind of stuff. I could do that.
The sprinklers, was it?
Wow, Jody.
Sorry, that's big old school. Or the fish. Okay, let me start. Okay. So, song of the week. Are you have a song for the people?
I think I got one.
Okay.
Who's going first?
I can't remember what song.
Okay, I go first. Mine is Whites by Masika.
Big tune.
Killer Yummy Kid. Yo.
Big tune.
And I didn't put a dancehall tune in a minute, so I thought
That's a big tune. I'm not even going to lie. That was a great selection.
Ooh.
That was a great selection.
Me and my piano. Why Love by Ashaki. You ain't heard it yet.
You know
No, I
what?
didn't.
How you feeling
Thank
about
you.
that scene?
I appreciate somebody who appreciates Afrobeats and Amapiano because I have a whole segment on my radio show, Afrobeat Wednesday. I just focus on that, and it's sad to say it's not really appreciated home.
I know.
Boy, we love our Afrobeats up here.
And I could appreciate when I go to other countries to see how big it is. Like I did a tour of Australia and it's huge
It is.
in Australia because of the amount of Africans that's living in Australia.
Yeah.
So I appreciate Afrobeats, Amapiano, and the artist and the genre itself. So kudos
You're
to
just
all
a
that.
fan of music. I think that's why you
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I appreciate good.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I have a question before your song of the week. What music genres you don't like? Like rock?
I'm not gonna go there. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not.
Oh, wait.
I'm not gonna do it.
No.
I'm not gonna do it. I know he's gonna go, and a lot of people think because there's a misconception. A lot of people think I dislike or don't like bouillon music. I don't.
Oh.
I have love for bouillon music.
Okay, so
My
you
wife
like
is from
it.
Dominica. There's no way
Oh,
can
I was just
disrespect
about
bouillon music.
She could throw you in the river.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dominicans believe in cutlass. I ain't trying to go down that road. I love the genre of music. I'm
Yeah.
friends with a lot of the artists. I go to Dominica for Carnival all the
Yeah.
time. I have love for it. But the thing about my people of St. Martin is when we take a hold of something, we squeeze it until it dead.
Oh, we rinse it.
Yeah.
We
That's
basically
my
rinse
issue
it.
with it. Like, there's other types of
Yeah.
people. Can we
Get it
something
together.
else?
And I
my
fully understand.
Now then I understand now.
But if we're gonna go, say yours was Amapiano, yours was
That's
dance.
all. Or you want blend it.
I'm gonna try blend it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with the Viking, Bungie Garlin with Carrie.
Wow.
Shout out to Bungie one time. He's doing very well. I've been following his progress with, of course, Trinidad Caribbean coming up. And
Oh, yeah.
that single is pushing really hard right now. So shout out to Bungie, Carry It, Bungie Garlin.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about because we haven't really touched on the whole Kendrick scene since it's been a thing, but also just in general the Caribbean scene.
Okay.
Because you've seen it now evolve into what it is. Or I guess when I was growing up, it was just soca, and then you had like mixing with this
Now we have subgenres.
Yeah.
genres, and to a level what people complaining was with Drake that he was kind of culture vulturing. It's in that scene, but like, where do you see us in the world of
Us, St. Martin, you mean?
as in Caribbean?
Caribbean people. Okay, Cartel actually made reference to this recently
In
about
the-
Drake being a culture vulture. There's a difference between somebody being a culture vulture and somebody just embracing the culture. So if you're gonna call Drake a culture vulture, that means you have to call every Japanese person a culture vulture too. Because Japan has embraced Japanese culture so strongly, so that means they're culture vultures too. But Jamaicans have accepted them. there's Japanese living in Jamaica and could speak fluent, like,
Patois.
No, but also one time I went to Japan and they was breaking it out in the
I've
thing.
done shows in Japan.
I was like, what's this?
I've done shows in Japan. So, like, it was myself, shout out to Baby Sham, TOK. We did a show in Japan.
Wow.
And they took us to a venue. There's a very famous beach in Japan. I mean, in Jamaica, where they do this thing called Uptown Mondays.
Yeah.
There's a place in Japan where they recreated Uptown Mondays from the beach to the sand to the palm trees to the guy pushing the carts selling Guinness. They did all
Every detail.
We are standing there with our mouths open and say, yo, I'll joke this. This is a joke. There's a Japanese guy wearing the vest with the holes in it.
Yeah.
Yo, get this for your
You lie.
Wagwan Michaji. Like, hold on, wait a minute. So if you're calling Drake a culture vulture, how can you not? So it's a difference between calling somebody a culture vulture and somebody who embraces the culture of it and make it their own. So I can never call Drake a culture vulture. Plus, if you've been to Canada, you know how they much embrace the Jamaican culture and how much West Indian Jamaican people live in Canada. So there's no way.
I think, not to be devil's advocate, I agree with that. I just think, because I listen to a lot of people in the UK, they feel like he also did it there. And then in general, Kendrick's thing is that, like, he kind of cross-playing as a gangster, as an American black gangster. Meanwhile, he's a Jewish boy from Canada, Toronto.
I mean...
But back to the beef, though. How you feel about the beef?
I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at it, it's all about numbers. All of these beefs and all of that. If we don't even know, these dudes could be sitting in a room drinking champagne together, so we making money.
I don't think.
Nah, but I was just watching the way Drake out here looking. Bye.
Their Spotify numbers are skyrocketing. These guys sharing champagne. We don't know that.
True, but he was like, say Drake.
Yeah, but these guys will really like take and the thing is, some people are so adamant on these artists and their music and everything. People will take that thing to heart. Take the whole cartel and Movado beef back in the day. There were people in schools were rioting and kids getting in problems and they, like, where the government had to literally sit people down, like sit these two together. It's like, yo, we have to end this. Kids are in the street getting hurt.
Yeah.
So like, you know, they're looking at it as a musical warfare, but people were taking this so seriously, which is what this whole thing with Drake and Kendrick is. At the end of the day, they're two both phenomenally great artists. Me personally, I'm a Drake fan. I'm a Drake fan. I love his catalog. Kendrick is a great artist, but if you ask me to, if
like
I'm
his songs,
I'm not big on Kendrick like that, but he's a great, phenomenal artist, and I give him props for that. But I'm a Drake fan, and was there beef entertaining? Absolutely.
Yeah.
What beef is?
100%.
Beef, hip hop. If you follow the culture of hip hop music, that's part of the pillars of what is today. Biggie and Tupac, LL Cool J, Kool Moe Dee, Benzino and Eminem. That's what the culture is built off of.
For sure.
Nicki and Cardi. Like, all of them. That list could go on and on.
I appreciate a beef. I was telling them, I think earlier in the week, though, I feel like at this point, as much as I'm a Kendrick fan, I do feel like we're bullying Drake at this point.
Absolutely. Like, it's over now. Just let it go.
Bullying at this point.
Just let it go. I mean, we were saying that a couple of years ago when Drake was killing Meek Mill. Where were we?
But he wasn't killing him on the Super Bowl. He didn't get 5 Grammys for killing him.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl specifically.
Back to Back was nominated, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, it was?
Back to Back was nominated.
I don't think how Kendrick doing it is necessarily bullying. He kind of riding the wave of the beef. But I think just TikTok, like how people just literally making a meme out of Drake and everything he's doing.
It's a bit unnecessary.
Is really.
It's a bit unnecessary.
I think rap beef now is different because you have to face the artist and the internet.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that is a way harder pill to like swallow than a regular back.
I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, I was never a big fan of beef to begin with. I think we could all just find a way to get along, make music together. We all make money together. Everybody can live. That's how I look at it. Like, the necessarily, it has to be done. I mean, do people like controversy? Does controversy sell? Absolutely. But
and negativity sells too, unfortunately.
I don't think it's necessary. Like, why? We could all make money together. Why?
True. That's how I look at it.
I would love to see Kendrick and Drake come back and make a song together.
That would be insane. I think everybody would listen to that though. Because you wouldn't expect it.
I mean, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
It's not going to happen.
I also feel about Nicki and Cardi because I feel like that would blow the chart.
I would love to see them come together.
Love to see them come
But
together.
there's a difference between when a beef is musically and when that beef becomes personal. And
This was very personal.
Yeah.
There's beef that became personal and heated where you can't put these two in the same room.
Yeah.
We were talking about that on the radio and back in St. Martin just the other day. Like, some people is book artists and then don't do the background checks. I remember, I don't know if y'all remember this, there was a show in St. Martin Carnival, Beenie Man, Lady Sa, Tanya Stevens. Huge show. Somebody didn't do the background check because Lady Sa and Tanya Stevens had huge beef.
Yup.
Huge beef. So when the fly came, hold on, whose idea was it to put these two on the same show and them two catch backstage?
Oh, Lord.
Then keep caught backstage because Tanya is very easygoing. I've done shows with Tanya.
But ladies,
Lady Sam back then was a G. She's a pastor now, but back then that was a gangster.
Yeah.
And she walked by. Me and G was standing right there. She walked by with a game face on, intentionally brush up on ladies like, you know this? Sure.
yeah.
She intentionally do that to start, and it started.
Well,
It was one big story backstage. Like, again, it wasn't necessary.
Nah.
It wasn't necessary, but again, there's a difference between when a beef is personal and when it's lyrical.
Yeah. Like the Begin Tupac was kind of bold though.
Oh, that Tupac Biggie.
that was insane.
That
That
Tupac
was
Biggie thing changed everything.
Yeah.
That changed the landscape of how we look at music today. And the way how the two sides of the United States, East Coast and West Coast, New York and California, took it at each other. I mean, thankfully, that's, it's not on the level it was back then. It's still there, but that changed the way we look at the landscape of this culture and beef culture on a whole.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it is.
I got a question. I don't know if you could disclose it, but what's like the wildest thing that happened like backstage or just at a gig? Because you've been a lot of places.
I've seen my share of some shit.
Crazy shit.
Two stories come to mind specifically. One was in Guadeloupe where they started shooting the stage.
What?
Um,
You was on stage while
oh, absolutely. Me and DJ Blaze. Shout out to DJ Blaze.
Oh, we had him for prom.
Shout out to Blaze, my dude. Shout out to DJ Blaze. Shout out my boy one time. Shout out to Blaze.
Start shooting at the stage.
We did a show in Guadeloupe with Young Thug.
Oh.
And
Guadeloupe and Young Thug.
not a good mix.
No.
Not a good mix.
Why though?
It was like a whole weekend. I think the Friday was Young Thug, Saturday was Farmer Nappy and King Bubba, and I think Sunday was Chris Brown.
Wow.
It was like a big festival weekend, and we did the opening night, and of course everything went downhill after that. We went in and, we went to the venue. The venue was like an hour drive. Oh, because Guadeloupe is huge.
Yeah.
We went to the venue. The venue was packed. Blaze played. All the local DJs played. I have yet to play. I'm still waiting to play that show. I'm still waiting to play. Up to now. Still waiting for my set to come. And the show was going late, going 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Still no Thug. Get the final, Thug missed his flight, and they had to charter a jet for him out of DC to get to Guadeloupe. Because at that time, I don't know if he's changed now.
Yeah.
Thug had a horrible reputation with missing flights and missing shows. And all that. And they got him the jet. They had to charter a $90,000 private jet to get him to Guadeloupe to make the show. And then when he gets in, he has to go to the hotel, change, and it's still an hour drive out.
Yeah.
So by the time he got to the venue, it was like 4:30 going on 5 in the morning. So all that time, the DJs is what kept the show afloat. And everybody had a good time. Nobody even thought about it. Is when Young Thug DJ starts to go up on stage and he refused to use this equipment. He wants to use this equipment and he's plugging in his stuff.
Are you late?
Yeah, they was coming with all these demands. It's not to be done from long time ago. So now you're getting all this feedback on stage and you're plugging in cables and it's making it pop. Now they're getting irritated.
Yeah.
You stop the vibe, so you better come good. And the DJ is trying to hype up the crowd, and the crowd is just standing there with their arms folded, and the DJ is getting irritated. If y'all don't turn up to the next song, I ain't bringing out Young Thug song. And the crowd's
You the Caribbean people now?
Yeah. He didn't know where he was, obviously.
Obviously.
So he lived up to his word. He played the next song, and I still remember the song. It was Ace Hood Bugatti.
That
Which was a big tune at the time.
Shout out to it.
Still a
big
big
tune.
Oh my boy unplugged his laptop and walked off the stage. The promoters are stopping him by the stage, like, what are you doing? And he shrugged the promoters off, and then one big fight ensued backstage.
What?
And then finally, Thugger, knowing what's going on, Thug gets up on stage, the DJ puts back in his laptop, and they proceed to do the absolute worst live show I have ever seen in my life. The music was distorted, Thug was just lazy on stage. People started walking up.
It was like they don't want to be there.
Funds. It was a mess. Finally, I think he just got to, what was the big song at that time? Best Friend. It was Best Friend, right? When You My Best Friend. Yeah, that was the song at the time. He got the Best Friend, and somebody pitched a Coke can at him. And it hit him right in his head. They stopped the show. Am I allowed to curse on this?
You have one curse credit.
Okay.
First credit.
He gets on stage, he stops the music, he's like, Guadalupe, whatever the fuck y'all name is.
And then you gonna disrespect.
And he disrespect the people in their country. He drops the mic, walks off stage. Well, that was
crazy.
The local DJ turned to me and Blaze, because we were standing on the stage watching the show. The local DJ turned to us.
Garrett.
All of a sudden, he remembered how to speak English. All I heard was, get down.
Yeah.
That's when the rocks started flying. The rocks started flying. All the DJ equipment got destroyed.
That's crazy.
Me and Blaze are under the boot, hearing all of these rocks backing in the stage. It was,
That's crazy.
and you have to give it to Blaze. I wanted Blaze to remember this. I'm under there fearing for my life, and Blaze there trying to film.
Big on Blaze. Blaze said, I gonna be world star.
I gotta get to Blaze. I would have never thought to do that, but Blaze is there trying to film all of this.
But he checking like nobody everybody gonna believe that. That's
So we're trying to get off this stage safely. And there's one chaos off the stage with the promoters and Young Thug's people and his security. He's walking back to the car, and one of the people, because at that, I don't know if y'all remember, Thug always wore these chokers. These chokers. Somebody grabbed it to try to his neck. And one of the securities boxed off the guy, and that's when the shots started blocking. That's when the shots started.
forget
So they tried to shoot us?
Sure they did.
Wow.
He jumped in the back of the car and they blew out the back glass of the windshield, and that's when the car sped off. One of the security got hit in his leg. It was chaos. Everybody was just running. It was pandemonium. I'm just trying to find my driver to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
These people go come to me and tell me, Outkast, we ready for you on stage?
You
today."
crazy.
Are you out of your mind?
On what stage? The one they just spelled rucksack?
Are you?
That's insane.
Find me my driver, get me out of this place.
One time.
And I get back to the hotel. I remember writing the post about it. The very next morning, I get a call from, like, those Instagram calls.
Yeah.
What was it? It was All Star Hip Hop, TMZ. All these people are trying. They want the
They want
story.
quotes and stuff, yeah.
I'm trying to give them the story. They want pictures. They want video.
Blaze.
They went to Blaze.
Said, I knew I could sell it.
He will never admit it to me because I always ask him about it. But no, they didn't call me.
I didn't call you Blaze.
Yes, they did.
You had that invoice
Yes,
already.
they did.
Oh my
But yeah, that was all over in social media. That was all over social
insane.
media. It was all on the websites. DJ Academics talked about it. It was everywhere. That was one crazy instant. The other crazy instant was when the club I was in got tear gassed.
What the hell?
This was in Edmonton, Canada.
Okay.
This was in Edmonton, Canada. It was the after party for AFL game. So, of course, in the United States, they have the NFL.
Exactly.
Sorry, I said AFL, CFL. So in America, you have the NFL. In Canada, they have the CFL, Canadian Football League.
Makes sense.
And the local team, which was the Edmonton Eskimos, won their game.
Okay.
So the party I'm at is packed and popping.
And they happy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The ops.
There was a guy was trying to dance with this girl. The girl didn't take him on, and he ends up slapping the girl.
What the hell?
He ends up slapping the girl, and the football team saw it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Linebackers, quarterbacks, defensive linemen, all on this guy, thrashing him. And everybody just made a circle, and this guy was on the floor just getting thrashed. Now, the way that the DJ booth was set up, I'm on the same level as everybody else. So all I'm seeing is people ahead. So I'm not seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm just playing my set, doing what I
Imagine you were playing a crazy song.
At the time, apparently I was. I think I was playing Many Men by 50.
Yeah, it was definitely not men.
I don't know what's going on. So apparently security completely lost control of this. And they dropped 4 cans of tear gas. Now, I don't know what's going on. The MC, shout out to Crazy Chris, MC in Canada, named Crazy Chris, turns to me and says, get down. In my mind, put 2 and 2 together. I hear get down plus equals divided by pi means gun.
Yeah.
So I'm down. I'm thinking somebody put a gun.
Yeah.
Turns out it wasn't a gun. Just when I got down is when the tear gas hit me. That was one of the most uncomfortable when the tear gas.
It's like pepper spray?
It's like pepper spray.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I couldn't see nothing. My eyes are burning. Breathing. I want to throw up. It's a horrible thing. And
Why
people.
was that a solution?
You got your money?
Sure, dang.
Like doubled?
No, I should have. But I remember, because I couldn't see anything, all I hear is people screaming and panic. I remember people, I feel 2 people grab me.
Yeah.
And I'm literally dragging me out of this club.
Okay.
And I feel it got cold, so automatically, I'm outside.
Yeah.
And they're throwing bottles in my face, trying to, and they put me to sit down on the curb, right on the side of the road in Canada, on the street, on downtown Edmonton. And I wake up, I'm seeing ambulance, I'm seeing police, I'm seeing people running, I'm seeing people's face bleeding. One girl got hospitalized because everybody was rushing to exit.
Yeah.
She fell and she got trampled. That was chaos.
That's insane.
That was chaos. If I have to think of 2 major stories in all my years doing this, it would be the Thugger incident in Guadeloupe and the tear gas incident in Edmonton.
Okay, now on a positive note. What's like those moments where you really just like, wow, this is an amazing, a moment where you like, I'm here.
106 in Park. 1. 2, one of the biggest stages I ever did was when I did the Pagua Festival in Suriname.
Oh.
I did the Pagua Festival in Suriname. It was an entire football field, and it was at least 10, 15,000 people.
That's amazing.
It was one of the biggest crowds I ever played for. Live crowd. And it was an all house music crowd.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, I'll just go up there and do you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what am I doing here? That's just go do you. And it's exactly what I did, and it worked. And this was one of the craziest festivals, throwing all that colored pop. It felt like Juve. It felt like Juve, and they're trying to come right on me with that.
No, stay over there. Stay over there.
Yeah.
But crazy experience, it would be that. I think it was also when I did the Australian tour with Cecile.
You saw spiders?
I did not.
Okay.
Everybody was like on my case, like you ain't no sir, poisonous this, and this one goes pop up in your toilet. No.
But as you go taking walks, no.
We had time.
Oh, see?
We didn't have time.
Yeah.
Because it was one city and then after the next one. It was myself, Cecile, Genuine, Fatman Scoop, God rest his soul, Jay Sean, Shaggy, Akon, Keisha Cole. It was a huge tour. And we was going from Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney. It was just all over the place. When if I could go back to Australia tomorrow, I'll go. It's an amazing experience. I am so grateful for where music has taken me. Places that we see on TV, going on in magazines. It's an amazing experience knowing that music brought me to these countries. From I did tours of Australia, I did tours of Japan, I also did Indonesia, Bangkok, and China. Also in Hong Kong, mainland China, Singapore. It's amazing how far music has taken me. And coming from a little island like in the Caribbean, it's breathtaking, and I'm so grateful for that.
I was about to say, sometimes we just think, Jordan, we're unrealistic. But when you hear these kind of stories, I hope it inspire people.
Oh, absolutely. Which is why whenever they call me to come to the schools to speak to these kids, I would gladly do it. Listen, we have this misconception that we come from a little island, we can't amount to anything. That's not true.
It's not.
That's not true. Look at all the top entertainers we have now. Myself, Blaze. Look at what BB Bad is doing now. Look at King James, Red Eye Crew. Look at what we have.
Yeah.
Look at where we're going, what we're doing.
Yeah.
There's no limitation to what we could do. It's just for your mindset. Look what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I love what you guys are doing, the outlet that you have and the platform that y'all, and you built that from the ground up.
Yeah, bye.
And I love the progress. I love to see my people from our region, our island, doing what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I do think we need to push the arts more.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
I was with Jay recently, the dancer, And I remember when he was dancing in talent shows and like for academy and like competitions and stuff. And now he's like a dancer with Tinashe. He danced with
Look at Bianca. Bianca was a backup dancer for Sashapa. She was in Davido's. Look at what our people are doing. She's now DJ for Carol G, who's one of the biggest artists in the Latin community.
Yeah.
Like, our possibilities are truly endless.
Yep.
Yeah. I always say that's why I don't like the word unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like, where you could go in life.
Unrealistic is a mindset.
It really is, though.
It's a mindset.
And you only reach as high as your imagination.
Absolutely.
As far as, but there's moments, of course, because you're doing tours and you go in at it. Sometimes you could get tired or you could feel like, okay, I need a rest, but you still got to show up. How is that possible? 'Cause a lot of people just battle with that.
Oh my God. Like, it can be challenging, especially sometimes when you get demotivated. It can be challenging to just drag yourself out. Like, oh God, I really don't feel like, especially if you have the kids all day and a really hectic schedule. But you got to find a way because this is the life that you chose. That part. What you love to do. You can't see yourself doing anything. So it's to put yourself in game mode every time.
Yeah.
And it could be challenging, especially as you get up in age and all that. I'm not trying to say old, but
Man.
I mean,
it takes a toll on your body eventually. I caught that.
you're 100% there.
Don't worry, he. I love him. Don't worry, he.
As you guys could tell, I get up there, but I ain't.
Oh my God, we didn't even explain the decorations.
Yeah,
we started this whole, I tell you, they're going to say you 30 now. What?
Which I wouldn't deny.
Exactly.
I'll be okay with it.
No,
But
you
it
don't
don't
find it hard aging, like especially in this field.
I am trying. That's a good way of putting
That's
it.
all I'm
I am
at.
trying.
What makes it hard though?
At a certain point when you get a certain age, it's like, you're over certain things. But
Yeah.
with age comes wisdom and experience and like, we were all in the 20s, want to party all night, this and that. But when you come to a point where you look at this as a business, John, you look at this as an enterprise, you go, you do what you have to do in your bugs.
Go home.
That's how I look at it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what am I staying there to do? I got to get up with the kids in the morning.
I was gonna ask, how was that balance with like being a father?
It could be challenging at times. And sometimes you got to come home at 4. You maybe have like a half note later on, and then you back up with the kids. Then you got to start your regular day where checking emails, downloading music to stay current, do what radio production you do. Then I do the power hour, laser one after. Right after I finish the power hours, to go and pick up the kids, bring them home, get them settled, make sure they get something to eat, make sure that their homework is done, make sure, you communicate with them, make sure, because you don't want that distance there from school all day. So you want to still, we here, you want to talk, let's talk. And then make sure they get to bed, make sure everything, and then still try to get a little time because you're a husband at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All that. Still try to get a little hour, 2 hours, something back out again. It can be challenging, but...
What's the average of sleep?
You have an Apple Watch, you should be tracking it.
True.
I have no idea how to try and check that. Maybe one of y'all can show me how to do that.
Instagram should be the first time when you're sleeping?
Probably not. Probably not.
The phone though.
Probably it does.
Your phone kind
Okay, but from your mind, like, what's your average?
It depends on the time of the year.
I hear 1s and 2s and 3s. That's scary.
It depends on the time of the year. Like Carnival time, forget it.
Yeah,
I'm not sleeping kind of.
That's facts.
Like I just turned on Juve. Because I know it's going to be too much for us.
Understandable.
It's going to be too much. So I've done the Juve.
Yeah.
We all know what it's about.
Yeah.
So I think I can skip out Juve and handle the rest of the stuff after.
What would you say you still want to accomplish at this point, though? Because I feel like you've done a lot.
There's still a lot that I haven't done.
Yeah.
Still a lot I haven't done. There's still production I still want to get done. There's still collaborations I want to get done. There's still artists I want to work with. There's still cities I want to headline in. Still a lot to be done. So the journey isn't over until I say it.
Exactly that.
Until my body says, sit down, it's over.
Sit down.
And I don't know, that could be tomorrow, that could be next year, that could be 10 years from now. I don't know. I'm just blessed that the good Lord allows me to continue doing what I love so much and still support my family to do so and, spread music. Not just music, good music.
Not true.
There's a difference between playing trash music and good music.
I feel like the Power Hour is one of the best times.
100%.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
that.
like, oh my gosh. And then as I was saying, Wednesdays, you had the Afro.
Yes.
And I was like, this is the only time I feel like that is appreciated on the island. Because even going out, because we are accustomed going out here.
Right.
Where that's like literally what
That's at the forefront.
And I
and
appreciate
it's
that.
so hard to find that vibe.
And because you're in a room, 4 walls, playing. I'm literally playing for myself. When I have no idea who's listening because I get so jealous sometimes of my friends who's on radio in other islands in the US and in Canada. They're playing and the social media is bugging. Boom. You have no idea what's going on because nobody says nothing.
Yeah. Wait, but are you can't do that? Like put it live and then you have the.
Sure, we can, but the
people
problem
ain't really.
Nobody engages.
Yeah, plus they're in the car driving, so
nobody engages. So you have no idea if you're doing a good job or a bad job or so like it's
the
like
metrics won't tell you.
No, we don't get.
But we know you're doing a good job, dude,
and I appreciate that. I really do. And like the Power Hour is turning 13 this year.
Wow.
Because the Power Hour and my oldest son is the exact same age.
Wow.
So it's turning 13 this year, which means I'm going to be a father. I'm a teenager soon, God help me.
And you only 30? Crazy.
Are you right? Start young, boy.
Yeah.
Start young.
Yeah, I was a little young.
But it's a learning experience as you go. My oldest son is about to start high school this year, so oh God.
Wow. Yeah. It's getting real.
Yeah. Because just before we left to come here, the night before I went to one of those open houses for school. So he's looking around. He's still trying to decide where he wants to go. I told him, make sure you go here, because if you go there, it's best you put me in the ground now.
Why?
Are you going to talk about where was it?
Oh, you didn't want to put a school on blast?
No, I don't want to put the school on blast, but...
Describe the area.
No, just describe why not.
South Reward, they all there.
Yeah, but you see, I'm sure y'all keeping up with what's going on, St. Martin. You see what's been going on at home. Like, you're terrified just for you dropping your kids off. You don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. Especially with what you're seeing going on in the school buses and everybody's just, instead of them trying to stop the situation, they're filming it.
Yeah.
I'm terrified as a parent. I am terrified.
I know, but it ain't even better here, I could tell you that.
Is it not really?
No. But maybe like ghetto area. But it's really not.
It's bad in NL?
I don't know if you know, but a student just gets stabbed and killed in Den Haag.
What?
Because, so it's really a worldwide thing. I think it's just a generation.
It's just a mindset. Like this I'm not trying to bash the younger generation, but they come up with different morals than us. They come up with a different mindset from us. I don't know. I don't know if this... The parents are maybe not directing them in the right direction because we were raised completely different. We was raised completely different. So like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's the internet raising these kids now. I don't know, but it's just a different mindset and it's scary. It is super scary.
We was talking about that, like how would it feel raising a kid in this generation or this climate?
What all I can say from me, my wife, we're doing our best.
That's all you could.
That's all we can do.
That's honestly all you
very
do.
best.
Yeah.
We're doing our very best. So that's all you can do at this point.
Okay. Well, we had a game.
Yeah.
Because you're a DJ.
Okay.
So you're putting you on the spot.
Music knowledge is up there.
I will try. I will do my best.
But what we will do is we will like basically try to repeat the lyrics different than how it sounds. Okay. And you have to try and guess the song.
Okay.
But we'll try to keep it to songs like, I don't know if you're going to make it difficult.
But I need to check my song, so you do your thing.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of basically just read the lyrics.
Okay.
And you have to try to guess the song.
Okay, I will try.
Okay. I feel like it's so easy. Okay. Remember the songs. They used to have me a Rockaway.
Oh, Barris.
That was easy.
Barris.
You don't know that
but the title of the song is Rock.
No, not even. Because if you know me, reggae music is my thing.
This gonna put you off there.
Reggae music is my thing.
But I asked somebody about this song, they didn't know who
Barris Hammond, the maestro? Are you kidding me?
But who you ask?
Yeah, they grew up here.
Yeah.
It depends on who you
They grew up here.
Okay, if you're a reggae head,
if you're a reggae head, you must know Barris, you must know artists of that caliber, you must know songs like that. So shout out to Barris Hammond, the maestro.
I got a hard one.
Okay.
Cause it ain't no reggae.
Okay.
Or dancehall. Okay, I give all you hints already. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wear it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me far.
Why does it sound like a cartel song?
Christy know the song.
Wait, you keep saying freedom. That's all a cat hell.
You know the
I
song?
can sing it, but I don't know who sing it.
No, y'all lost me with that one.
I feel like you
Not free. It's golden. Like it's golden.
don't know that.
That's why I don't know.
Thinking about-
That's why.
Sing that over.
That's why I don't know it.
Scott.
I know when you sing it, but don't ask me who sing it.
See, I didn't even know that was you.
Oh,
I didn't.
okay.
It's just Scott.
Hard ones. I'm sorry.
We just Scott. I did Soul Beach with her about 2 years back.
Who have you all, like, because you've
Facts.
dropped a lot of names.
Big names.
Tell me who all have you worked with?
Oh wow.
You have time?
No,
It was Keisha,
that list is long.
Okay, who have you enjoyed working with the most? And I wanted to ask a risky one. Who did you dislike working with the most?
Oh, Keisha Cole.
Wow.
Keisha Cole. That woman is horrible.
I heard
Keisha Cole is horrible.
I heard recently.
Oh my God. I want nothing to do with that woman.
Was she rude? Like
Horrible. No. And she disrespected Simon bad when she was there.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
did?
I want nothing to do with that woman.
Okay, and then who's like your top?
Like when you talk down to earth, nicest person, that gotta be Akon.
I understand now.
Akon said, Akon came to St. Martin, they got a VIP for him. Said, I'm not going in there. I want to be with the people.
Okay, good.
Why could that same thing? Those people,
They give up.
like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
People that
oh,
general.
those are the most genuinely nicest people you will be around.
Yeah.
God rest his soul, Fatman Scoop. I miss him every day. Scoop was not only was he a colleague in entertainment with me, but he was generally a good friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Like after Irma, when I lost everything, I was one person that was trying to reach me. What do you need? What can I get to you? Are you okay? Are
Yeah.
the kids okay? Like Scoop was generally a good friend. Bungie Garland, same thing.
Yeah.
Some people that was genuinely concerned, and I'm so privileged to have been in the industry and work with these people that built relationships
Yeah.
with them. It's not only to a point in music, but on a friendship level. That are you okay? We don't get that.
Yeah.
We don't hear that enough. Are you okay? Is your family okay? What can I do to help?
Yeah. And I think we also need to be honest to answer the question truthfully.
Because sometimes we like, yeah, we okay, but we not
We
okay.
can just ask it sometimes and then don't really think about it.
Absolutely.
Truthfully, too.
Drake was really nice. When we came to St. Martin. Actually,
I understand.
like management, years ago, when first time I went to Canada, they brought me and my wife to the VIP and they introduced us. They said, you don't know these people, but these people are going to be the next superstars. It was Drake and this person with very big hair with The Weeknd. I had no idea who these people were. 2 years later, biggest stars.
Yeah.
And Drake was very down to earth. His management was down to earth. And when they came to St. Martin to shoot the video with Future, they made sure to look out and reached out to me. So when you meet people like that in the industry who genuinely reach out and network and keep relations with people, that's good people to know.
Yeah.
That's good people to know. Kevin Hart is a clown.
Okay.
You know what says no, let me tell you something. How you see that man's persona on screen is exactly how he is in person. We had no idea we was gonna buck up into him in Anguilla.
Yeah.
It was him and Ludacris. Vacation in Anguilla. We had no idea we were gonna buck up into him. He ended up coming to a party that I was DJing at. Big homie Spoon, if he was watching, he could give you the story because he was there with us. I had
Big
my
homie
head down. Big homie Spoon from 187 back in St. Martin.
Oh.
I had my head down, plugging in equipment,
Yeah.
and someone was tapping me on my shoulder, and I'm like, give me a minute. And I'm looking over at Spoon, he's, look up. Tapping me on my head, like, no, give me a second, put my head up.
You was waving up.
Ludacris was in front of me. And me being the biggest Ludacris fan on the planet.
You bought there. You talking like that's my first impression.
Oh my God.
But what he wanted to tell you.
Just dabbed me. He's like, yo, you're Outkast, right? I heard so much about
Oh, that's so cool.
I was like, yo. I had to go to him and apologize after.
Nah,
Bro, sorry.
But he probably understood.
He did.
But still, I
So
understood.
then him and Kevin was upstairs and he brought me and Spoon upstairs and like, yo, come up, I want you to meet Kev. And both of us look at each other like,
Hart?
which Kev? Yeah. We're Kevin. We're taking Kevin Durant, Kevin. We're taking a Kev.
That's a lot of
upstairs. And nicest, down-to-earth person. And he had like one of those spiral steps to come down, down the steps. And the DJ was playing Bedroom Bully. And exactly how you would picture Kevin Hart is exactly, oh shit, Bedroom Bully.
Oh my God!
Just how you see him on stage is how he really is in person. That's crazy. And I'm short. He's shorter than me.
I know.
He's short.
I am short. He is shorter than me.
That's
But
crazy.
nicest down to earth person. The guys just like to have a good time.
People have been saying that about him recently because watch Kyson and he was on there a lot of time.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was a guest.
Yeah, but it is saying that that's literally just how he
No, that's
is.
how
And
he
he's
is.
just not even acting.
Not even acting, not even alcohol in the system. That's just generally the
I love
person
that.
he is.
And I
And
love that.
you have to love his energy. You really do.
Okay.
We doing one more round?
Yeah,
One more
let's
round.
go. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
What you got?
Let me see which genre I gonna go. Nah, that's too easy.
You'd be surprised.
No.
You'd be surprised.
No, that also too easy. Okay, I can go with this one.
Okay.
This is how it starts. Your butt is mine. Go and tell you right.
Wait. How that start?
Wait, that went so from the jump, boy. Wait, repeat.
Wait a minute.
Your butt is mine.
Okay.
Tell you right. Just show your face in broad daylight. I'm telling you
Is it mine?
on who I feel. I'm telling you on who I feel. Gonna hurt your mind. Don't shoot to kill. Shaman.
Come on. That's Michael.
Sorry, you lost me there.
The Shaman should have given it away.
Shimon?
Shimon.
And is that?
Your butt is mine.
I didn't know the song start like that though.
Rock with you?
From the minute you start with him, your butt is mine. I know for sure it's not a dancehall song.
No. I mean, because how they would start.
They don't say nothing to do with Batam.
I did listen to this podcast and they were saying how, I can't remember what song it is from Drake, but he was like, I'm gonna hold your butt. And they was like, why would you say that?
Listen, if you hang around Jamaican artists, you know there's certain words you cannot put in the same sentence. That being one.
Yeah.
So I know for sure that ain't a Jamaican song. So
It's not.
carry on.
Your butt is mine though. Should I keep going?
Yes.
Wait.
Shaman.
Wait, is it Michael Jackson?
Yes.
But what song? I love the effort, but
Yes.
rock.
I'm giving you a count to 3. Just show your
Dirty Diana.
let it be. I'm telling you, you watch your mouth. I know you're gay.
Doom, doom, doom. Is that one?
Yes.
That is not bad.
That's Thriller.
No, you just say
It's
it.
bad. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
bad? Oh, it's right. That was
That was a good
Start
one.
with your butt is. You gotta
your
listen.
butt or your
Yes,
body?
it does
Say
start with
your
that.
butt.
Your butt is mine.
Okay, Mike.
Wow.
I know Mike Freaky Soul.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
I mean,
Do you think? All right, Mike. God rest his soul.
Yeah, bye.
Carry on.
Camera. Okay, so you ready?
Let's go.
Because enough of them want
Jamaican. Continue.
yeah. Want to see a head back shell out. Same way my little friend got sell out. No, if you see the sergeants and lock them out, can't come in my quarters. I can't say this because you get it. Lock them out.
Oh God, it sounds so familiar.
See it clear. Them not with me, but them can't stop. So let's see I pick me.
Oh God, I know this.
Though, and I pick a verse that is not bait. Though the road slippery, me got the victory. Teflon fly over bad man quickly.
God, I know this.
oh my gosh, you know when the beat like
I know this. It sounds.
And this, if my mother listen it, she gonna know which song this is because this was our tune. Okay, I'm gonna continue.
is it somebody she really like?
It's 100%.
Because then it's
It sounds
What is
so
that with?
familiar.
No.
A T? No.
no. See,
Because them evil, dirty heart, bad mind people, watch everything that we do, sit down and plan up to kill you.
you know.
Yeah. A good thing sit here.
So familiar.
Okay, let me read one of the bait parts now.
Yeah, and go back to the word you skipped.
Oof. Okay.
Familiar. I'm trying to put it together. Like I'm the.
I got one that maybe gonna help you get it. But how me fi trust you, I mean a certain, where you do behind curtain.
Chronics. Chronics. Okay, I know it. It sounds so familiar.
Behind curtains.
Familiar behind curtains.
You get it?
Yeah. Chronics.
Yeah.
Chronics. And I was such a fan. I was like that. What was the name of it? Chronology?
Yes.
Huge fan of that album.
Yeah.
And then when I finally see him live, I saw him live in St. Kitts, and I was so hyped for the performance, and just the way he started the show threw me off.
It wasn't.
He had the stage dark.
Yeah.
No introduction, no MC introducing him. He just walks out on stage with a guitar around his neck. Hello, my name is Chronic. I come from Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm here to sing reggae music. I'm like, hold on.
No shit, Sherlock.
Just so you started the show, and then the master. I said, hold on. Just so?
But you didn't like it, or you mean it was?
It threw me off. Like, I'm expecting this grand entrance. Hello, my name is I come from Kingston.
You need to go back behind the curtain.
It wasn't no.
I don't know what. No, St. Kitts know who's Chronic.
Okay. You in a
Think it's
Caribbean
those
period, but
Chronics.
either way, if they don't know you, they know you. You know you.
Martin don't know who's Chronics. St. Martin don't know Chronics.
They don't know who
Could you
Chronic.
just say some people listen to a specific genre, but in general, you think that like they know.
St. Martin like what they like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to come out of the box. This is why, like, don't tell me anything.
Because they want to rinse it.
Till it
I
dead.
understand.
Till it
I remember
dead.
what Mr. Vegas,
No.
yeah,
No,
bucket, some song.
No, when St. Martin gravitate on something, we love it until it's dead. I know that for a fact.
I got like I don't know,
You
interesting.
know you're hearing the same songs. You
Yeah,
gotta prepare yourself, man.
but I got interesting question.
You gotta compare yourself to a piece of that. Really clean, because you're gonna hear the same set.
Exactly. But yeah.
Okay, you have to prepare yourself mentally for this question
Oh boy.
because it's a deep one a little bit. But
right.
if you could go to dinner with 5 people dead or alive, celebrity wise,
Okay.
who
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Bob Marley's one.
Okay,
Bob is one.
that'll be a nice dinner already.
Jay-Z.
Okay,
I would like to pick his brain and hear what he says.
I think you would take a lot.
I would love to just hear his versions of things or way he would do something, because you're talking to a walking success story. So I would love to hear Jay's perspective. I can't say much of the dancehall guys because I did have dinner with some of them already.
You want to do them again?
If I had to have dinner with somebody again, it would be Gyptian, because he has the craziest stories. And I could tell you something with Gyptian. Gyptian's a madman.
He made good music.
Nah, that man's a madman.
Madman.
That's a madman. I think Gyptian, because he just has the craziest stories. So that's what, 3?
3, yeah.
I would go to another genre. I think I would like to sit down with Machal.
Okay.
I would sit down with Machal and listen to what Machal has to say. And then if I'm going to take it back to hip hop, God rest his soul, I would love to have a conversation with the Notorious B.I.G.
I like that.
I would love to have a conversation with Biggie to hear his mindset, to hear behind the scenes stories, how certain songs are made. Because that's one thing I like to listen to interviews and hear, especially the old school artists, hear how this came about, how this was put together, who was in the room, how this part of the song was brought up because it was supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
This person said, no, change that to this. That's a good, I love to hear those type of stories.
I have a J. Cole fan. He put out a 10-part podcast series literally explaining this, kind of like his process, but even like his interactions with Jay-Z and how he gets signed. I think you would like it then.
Yeah, I love to hear those type of stories because they give you an insight of the business that we, the outside people who looking in, don't hear. And those stories, you either get inspired from him, or you get moved by it, or you get, the motivation and drive to follow that example. So I like to hear those type of stories.
Wait, talking about following examples, 2 things. You could follow the like, comment, and subscribe button.
I love it. I love the plug.
Like, let us know if you enjoyed the
She's
episode.
sitting in there like it was like the
Big
iPhone
hour.
12.
You should.
I love it.
But also for people who, because a lot of people getting into the DJ world, I think also from a place of social media.
Yes.
But what would you tell a lot of people going into this industry?
It's very, I get asked this question all the time. And
Yeah, I could imagine.
And I have a very simple 3-word answer. Never give up. I live by that. Because when they battled me with rocks in the village, I just simply walked away.
True.
When they told me there was no place for a little white guy to come up in this, I could have simply walked away. if this is something you want to do, is something you thrive to do, if it's something that you really want, ain't nobody stopping you but you. And mind you, my parents wanted me no way, shape, or form in this.
Could imagine.
And even them I had to convince. To a point where my dad wanted me to be a firefighter. My dad wanted me to be a casino controller.
What?
Everything government related. He wanted structure. He wanted reliability. But when he saw that this is what I wanted to do, for a very brief period, my dad was my actual manager. Went on the road with me and everything. So it took some convincing, but once I got my parents' support, it meant
But that's good, because I mean, he was hands-on. He really wanted to see that this could work out for you.
I love that.
Right? And you could speak to any artist who has a manager or somebody like that. Those people are guaranteed to have your best interest at heart.
100%.
True. Kiki Palmer was talking about.
I mean, I have a great manager. Shout out to Brad Hemmings of Caribbean Entertainment. He always has my best interest at heart, because not only are we in this together in a business, we're actual friends and look out for one another. So once you build that trust with somebody, because I've been burned by managers before.
Yeah.
Once you build that trust with somebody, you know you could go to sleep and close your eyes. You trust that person. Once you build that trust with somebody, then you know it's all, straightforward from there.
Okay. Well, where can the people find you?
It's really simple. DJOutkast.com. Everything is on there. But you could go on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Everything is either DJ Outkast 101 or just straight up DJ Outkast. Very simple. Outkast with a K, by the way.
And question, that reggae thing you was setting up, that gonna be online? We was talking about mixtape. Somebody tell me I old school.
It should be.
Okay.
It should be. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. All I know is I had to get it done before I left.
Okay.
So I know I turned it in on time before I left. I hope it's good, because if it have mistakes, good
That
job.
is it. They'll figure it out. But
Because I ain't got time to do it over again.
honestly, it was amazing having you on this couch.
The pleasure was mine.
Wait, side note, you are our first guest in the new studio.
Am I now?
Just to disclaim that. You set the bar, honestly, because
man,
this
thank
was
you
an
so
amazing
Shout out to the
episode.
rest of the way you're going to go.
100%.
Like it's kind of a sign for us, bigger and better.
Oh, no. The pleasure is mine. The honor is mine. Like I said, I'm a fan. I see what you guys have done, where you build it up from nothing to where it is now. And I'm happy to be part of y'all.
Well, for everybody listening, thank y'all for listening. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to sign up for our Patreon, because if you're not there, what are you doing?
Patreon. Link down below in the description.
I know about that.
And we appreciate y'all so much. And we'll catch you on Tuesdays. We out.